Okay, चलो. So we learned last class में nth term find out करने के लिए. Okay. What is the nth term formula? An formula is
A plus bracket n minus 1 into
a
D.
plus n minus 1 into d is the formula to find nth term of the series. Okay. Uh, so here n is the number of terms. Number of terms will be always an integer value. मतलब positive value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 रहेगा, right? And an is the nth term of the series में. Okay. Suppose 2, 4, 6, 8 is there. So on. Whether this is AP series or not? AP series, because common difference देखो 4 minus 2 is 2, 6 minus 4 is 2, and 8 minus 6 is 2. So if the common difference is 2, then only same, then only we can say it is in AP series. And we also learned first term is what? We represent as A, and D is a common difference, which is second term minus first term 2. The other things we learned. Nth term का formula के continuation we are doing. an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. आज बड़ा बड़े problems भी आने वाला है. Bigger problems will be completed, and then second exercise we can do in the NCERT में. Okay. चलो. Like suppose fifth term means we have to represent a5. Sixth term means a6. ऐसा, right? चलो. Question करो. If the eighth term of an AP is 31, the given eighth term of an AP is 31. A8 is given to you. And 15th term is 16 more than the 11th term. So 15th term is means equal to 16 more means addition plus 11th term. A11. These two equations they given. He is telling to find the AP. Matlab series we have to find. Series you can find. Matlab we have to solve these two equations to find A and D. If you know A and D, we can get the series. If you know A and D, we get the series. I'll try. A8 को I can write as A plus n minus 1. N minus 1 is 8 minus 1 is 7D. एक reduce होगा always. A plus 7D is equal 31. First equation. इसको solve करके आपको second equation बनाने का, then both solve करते A and D आ जाएगा. If you know A and D, we can get the series, right? हाँ, इसको solve करेंगे. A15 is A plus 14D is equal to 16 plus A11 means A plus n minus 1, 10D. तो A cancel. So कितना आएगा? 4D is equal to 16. D is equal to 4. D आ गया. Then substitute this D equal to 4 in the equation. कितना होगा? A plus 7 into 4 is 28 is equal to 31. So A is equal to 31 minus 28 is how much? 3. Now what is the series? Srinidhi bolo. What is the AP series now? A value 3, D value 4. What is the AP series? 3 comma
3 comma 7
comma
11
so on. लिखो. So given equations को solve करके we will get the series. आद्य सर लास्ट क्लास का हो गया आपका?
I didn't see it, sir. I'll see after this.
आइए हमारे कैसे समझ में आएगा? थोड़ा समझ में आएगा. ओके ठीक है. आज वो वाला एंड इस वाला दोनों कंप्लीट कर लो. फिनिश कॉपीड. ओके ना करो. and tell the answer on the video. Adya, Manya, Siddharth on the video, Bhavani on the video.
Sir, 1 second. I'll leave and rejoin. I'm
Yeah.
not see your board.
Okay. The sum of fifth term and ninth term of an AP is 72. So what is given? Sum of fifth term A5 plus sum बोला ना, sum plus ninth term A9 is equal to 72 is given to you. And the sum of 7th term and 12th term, A7 plus A12 is equal to 97 is given to you. Find the AP. Same model. Expand karo and find the value. Tell answer. an का फॉर्मूला यू नो a plus n minus 1 into d उसको एक्सपेंड करो.
There's the answer 6, 11, 16, and 21. Dot dot dot. Sir, unmute.
Sir, is D is equal to 3?
मैंने पूरा सीरीज बोलो.
Sir. 6, 11,
Yeah,
16,
we will
21.
see. We will see. आकाश कितना है?
Sir, same, sir.
Same.
Sir, I'm getting it as 18, 21, 24, 27.
Sir, D is 5, right?
हाँ वही करो सब लोग करके आंसर बोलो.
I got D as 3.
ओके चेक कर लो. पूरा चेक करके चेक सब बोलो. D is 3 wrong. A5 is A plus 4D. Because always we are using this formula. An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Suppose A5 चाहिए. A5 means n के जगह में 5 डालो. A plus n is 5, right? 5 minus 1 is 4 into D. A plus 4D. Always. That's why we are writing directly A plus 4D बोल के. nth term formula एक ही formula है total chapter में. इधर learn करो. Okay. Plus A9 is A plus 8D is equal to 72. So कितना होगा? 2A plus 12D is equal to 72. So 2 से divide कर लो. So A plus 6D is equal to 36. Right? First equation. Similarly, second equation में बनाओ. Second equation. A plus 6D plus A12 आद्या बोलो. A12 is how much? A12 value will be?
Sir, not.
A n के जगह में 12 लगाओ. n के जगह में 12 लगाओ. कितना आएगा? n के जगह में 12. A plus
A plus 11D.
खत्म. ओ पार्टिसिपेट करो अभी. ठीक है, एक क्लास हो गया, लर्न करो, बट अभी लर्न कर लो, हो जाएगा. A plus 11D is equal 97. Right? So 2A plus 17D is equal to 97. कुछ भी नहीं जाएगा ना. This is second equation. And now solve करो. Two equations solve करो and tell the answer. So 6, 11, 16 is the answer. Dot 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 continuation. Ask two equations you got. You got answer also. Okay. Srinidhi करो. भाव ने आ गया?
Sir,
Yes, sir, I got it.
after I get DS5, I have to substitute it.
हाँ substitute करो.
Okay.
DS5 substitute करो in any of the equations. Simple equation ये वाला ना. Substitute करो. Srinidhi कितना है आंसर?
Sir, I just got the DS5. So
D5 है ना. Substitute in the equation. Substitute in the equation now. Any equation and tell the answer. So a value कितना आया? 5 substitute करो. 6 5 30. 36 minus 30 is 6. A equal 6. So if a value 6 है तो क्या क्या सीरीज है? D is 5, right? So 5 ऐड करते जाओ. So 6, 11, 5 ऐड करो 16, so on. Okay? चलो next. करो, try करो. हाँ, find the
So is-
middle term.
So is the
In-
answer one
Answer
one
is
one one one
1 ना.
one one one.
1 1 1 हाँ, देखेंगे. मिडिल टर्म कैसे आएगा? सी फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपको मिडिल टर्म आने के लिए फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आपको n फाइंड करो. n is even or odd, we can know, right? So here in this series में tell me Janvi, in this series में what is an? An is the nth term, the last term.
216.
216. A value is how much?
6.
And D value is
7.
very good. So now substitute in the an value में an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into D.
Sir, n is 31.
n is 31 आया सबको? Is equal to 6 plus n minus 1 into D is 7. So 6 किया तो 210 by 7 is equal to n minus 1. सी ऐसा इसमें आपको ऑलवेज पीपल क्या करेगा? 7 मल्टीप्लाई करेगा, बाद में सब कुछ कॉम्प्लिकेट मत लेके आओ. ऐसा में ऑलवेज क्या करेंगे? पहले नंबर को इधर लेके आओ. 216 minus 6 is 210 and this multiplication is there 7. When you send this set, it will become division, then n minus 1. So 7 3 ja n is equal to 31. Your answer is right, Ratik. Okay, 31. So n is even or odd? Even or odd? So odd है. Odd का middle term, how many middle terms will be there for odd numbers का? 1. देखो suppose मान लो 1 2 3 1 2 3 is there. How many? This is odd numbers, right? 1 2 3. मतलब numbers total 3 are. What is middle term will be? One only will be there. Okay. Series में odd में always if you take the thing, middle term will be only 1. Okay. वो middle term कैसा आएगा? Always you have to find n plus 1 if n is odd. लिखो, ये नोट बोल के लिखो. If n is odd, middle term is n plus 1 by 2th term we have to find. N plus 1 by 2th term we have to find. Okay. If n is even, they have two middle terms. Two middle terms will be there. one is n by 2th term we have to find, and दूसरा n plus n by 2 plus 1th term we have to find. ये दो टर्म्स मिडिल टर्म फाइंड करो बोल, दोनों टर्म्स फाइंड करना पड़ेगा. ओके, नाउ सिंस n is odd we have to find n plus 1 by 2, right? So n plus 1 by 2 is how much? N plus 1 by 2th term is how much? 31 plus 1, 32 by 2 is 16. 16 term. मतलब he is telling find the middle term and उसका number चाहिए ना, so A16 we have to find. A16 we have to find. समझ में आ रहा है? A16 we have to find. Now A16 क्या होगा? A plus 15D. Now A is 6 plus 15 into 7. How much? 105. So 105. So it is 111. Fancy number है ना? 111. So A16. So it's telling the middle term. मतलब आपको क्या कहे? First always middle term find करने समय n find करो and check whether n is even or odd. Even है तो दो middle term आएगा. Odd है तो only one middle term will be coming, n plus 1 by 2. And even है तो दोनों का find करने का. Okay? Understood? Have you understood? Yeah. Srinidhi, doubt? Understood?
Yes.
Adya, on the video. एक करो ना. Find the middle term of the series. Now find करो. सेम वे n फाइंड करो एंड चेक इवन और ऑड. इवन है तो दो मिल टर्म्स आएगा, दोनों मिल टर्म का फाइंड करना पड़ेगा. सिद्धार्थ लिखो, ट्राई करो. ओके, वन क्लास मिस हुआ, कल ही स्टार्ट हुआ, नो प्रॉब्लम. इफ यू सी द वीडियो यू विल गेट एवरीथिंग. बट लिखो वन फॉर्मूला तो आपको बैठ करो ऑलवेज. ए एन इज इक्वल टू ए प्लस एन माइनस 1 इंटू डी. सेम केमिस्ट्री ऑल्सो वी स्टार्टेड एसिड्स एंड बेसिस का. यू फिनिश द नोट्स completely by seeing the video. So here an is 241. A value is the first term of the series 7, and d is always subtract second term minus first term. So 13 minus 7 is 6. Now find n value by using this formula, an formula.
Sir, there are two middle terms. No?
n value कितना है?
I got 40.
Okay. Yeah. Now two midterms का find करो.
Sir, 121 and 127.
121 and 127. Yes, correct. सेम थिंग. an फाइंड करो. an के जगह में 241 is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. d is 6. So 241 minus 1 क्या था? 240, 236 right? 236 plus 7 by 6 is equal to n minus 1. So 6 3 is 18, 5 39, right? So कितना होगा? n equal to 40, right? 40 आया ना? So n equal to 40. Now even or odd? Even, right? Even has how many middle terms? Two middle terms. So what are the middle terms I told you? N by 2th term is a middle term, and n by 2 plus 1th term is the middle term. So n by 2th term is 40 by 2 is 20th term you have to find, and 21st term also you have to find, because n by 2 plus 1 is 21st, right? मतलब you have to find A20, A21. Find करो. A20, A20. N is 20, 21. See how much you got? You got 20, 21 का middle terms.
Yes.
कितना है? A20 is how much?
Sir, A20 I got 153 and 153.
No, wrong. A20 का फॉर्मूला क्या होगा? A plus 19D. सब करो 7 प्लस 19 इंटू 6 कितना कैलकुलेट करो similarly here a plus 20d so 7 plus 20 into 6
121.
हाँ 121 इसमें हाँ इसका 22 जो 120 plus 7 is 127 so middle term find करने का always n find करके then only we have to solve Viraj understanding you are there Viraj हाँ बाबा ने आन
Yes,
वीडियो
sir.
हाँ हो गया चलो ना करो These are all hard questions दे रहा हूँ NCERT is very easy when you do the second exercise you will understand easy see whenever anybody misses try to see the video and come it will be easy for you सुबह से बैठ के आराम से एंजॉय करके रहे क्लास में बैठे तो कैसे होगा मतलब which term of the sequence is a first negative term see this sequence is decreasing or increasing this sequence tell me
Decreasing.
decreasing matlab definitely it will be some first if we go on decreasing we'll get negative term right so he's telling what is the which term is the first negative term n value defined which term is the first negative term so आपको एक कंडीशन करने का that first negative term find करने के लिए definitely nth term is less than 0 then only we can say it is negative term use this concept खत्म हो जाएगा so इधर से a plus n minus 1 into d is less than 0 हाँ a is 20 d कितना है d फाइंड करो 19 1 by 4 minus 20 कितना d
Minus 3 by 4.
हाँ minus 3 by 4 so a is 20 d is minus 3 by 4 substitute this one 20 plus n minus 1 into d and d के जगह में minus 3 by 4 less than 0 okay LCM ले लो 4 is LCM right 80 plus minus 3 into n is minus 3n minus 3n plus 3 is less than 0 okay so 83 minus 3n less than 0 okay see this less than 0 is called inequalities आपको 11th में मैथ्स में आएगा inequalities बोल के inequalities में क्या होगा मालूम है if you multiply with minus less than will become greater than okay मैं क्या करूंगा 83 को उधर भेज रहा हूं minus 3n is less than minus 83 now minus से पूरा मल्टीप्लाई करूंगा बोथ साइड्स द लेसर देन विल बिकम ग्रेटर देन हो जाएगा माइनस से मल्टीप्लाई करने से लेस देन विल बिकम ग्रेटर देन सो क्या होगा 3n is greater than 83 so n is greater than 83 by 3 okay कितना होगा approximately 3 2 is 6
Sir, approximate 28.
27 point something right
27.67.
27.6 right but n should be integer right so approximately क्या होगा n is equal 28 मतलब if you go on decreasing the series the 28th term will be the first negative term in the series चाहे तो if you go on adding 28th term में definitely the negative term will be there understanding so first these all questions आपको you know pre finals में term exams में सब कुछ आने वाला है they want to make hard paper you know in board exams papers से
So if
पहले
we get
आपको
decimals, we round it down.
because n should be always a integer right so definitely a 27 point greater than 27.8 is next integer कौन सा है this only 28 एन फार्मूला बोलो जानवी एन फार्मूला याद है सिद्धार्थ बैठ करो एन फार्मूला
Yes, sir.
एन फार्मूला बोल सकते हैं बोलो ए प्लस
A plus
n minus 1
n minus 1 into D.
an is equal to, Siddharth bolo, an is equal to
an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d.
that is important thing, that one only one formula, वो आपको सीरीज फाइंड करके सॉल्व करने का. ओके
Sir, I have a doubt.
या इसमें टेल मी.
No, not in this. Like, did you take the test of real numbers already?
Already took.
Oh,
Already put in that website में, you can check. Okay, चलो next करो. How many numbers of 2-digit numbers are divisible by 7? टू डिजिट नंबर कितना है which is divisible by 7? मतलब always try to get the series, then only you can find how many means n we have to find. Find करो. What is the first two digit number which is divisible by 7? First two digit number 14. Next 21, so on. And last two digit number also, if you know, that will help you. Last two digit number which is divisible by 7, tell me. Check करो. Last two digit number which is divisible by 100 तो नहीं है, 99 नहीं है. Check करो. 98. So we got a series. Always ऐसा प्रॉब्लम में सीरीज लेके आओ. सीरीज लेके तो सबको पूरा मालूम है, ए वैल्यू मालूम है, डी वैल्यू मालूम है, एन एन आल्सो यू नो. फाइंड एन. Siddharth, a value is how much? Tell me, in this series में a value is how much? Siddharth, you are there?
Sir, it's 13, no?
Answer, हाँ?
Yeah.
देखेंगे. हम्म 39 है आपको भी. 13 is answer. an is 98, a is 14, d is 7. यूज करो. an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d.
Sir, even I
Oh.
got 13.
Yeah, 13 is answer. Finish the got. Minus करो, divide करो, plus 1 करो. an is equal, मतलब see, always we found the series. So 98 minus 14 is how much? 84. 84 by 7 is equal to n minus 1. So 7 1 is 7, 7 2 is 14. So n equal to 12 plus 1 is 13. So if you write the two-digit number, totally 13 numbers are there which is divisible by 7. So AP series will help you, like numbers के साथ खेलने के लिए बहुत helpful होगा. Like you can find that series आ गया तो advantage क्या है? You can find any number, 1000 number, 2000 number, any number in the series में. Okay? मैं करो. Find the number of integers between 50 and 500 which is divisible by 7. See, between bola, मतलब don't take 50 and 500 always. We should be in between numbers which is divisible by 7. So first number कितना होगा which is divisible by 7 वाला? 51, 52, 53, 54.
It's 56.
56, yes. 56. 56 plus 7, 61, huh? Or 63, yeah? So on. And last number which is less than 500 wala, which is divisible by 7. Check करो.
498.
498 divide करो.
No, 497.
497. 497. Correct. So you got the series. Now find n.
Sir, is it 64?
64, yes, correct. An, you know, A value, you know, D value, you know, substitute and find N.
So I also got 64.
64 is the answer. सब लोग को आया? Bhavani, you got?
Sir, yes, sir. 64.
Sure? बोलो ऑन कर बोलो वीडियो भैया आप में ऑलवेज ऑन करो बोलता Srinidhi got?
Yes, sir.
Okay. ठीक है. Now some questions are there which is very important. 3 questions are there. Basically 3 questions are there very important. बड़ा क्वेश्चन है वो आपको एग्जाम्स में बोर्ड एग्जाम में बहुत बार रिपीट हुआ. 3 marks questions will be there. Paper will be people आएगा ना, sets will be there, right? बाहर आने के बाद पेपर बहुत टफ आया. टफ आया means nothing but these questions कम आए तो टफ बोलते हैं. नॉर्मल एनसीईआरटी ओल एनसीईआरटी आए तो इजी बोलते हैं. That is only difference. Set 1 and set 4 1 2 3 का difference क्या है? Hard paper means थोड़ा hard शर्मा questions will be coming. Easy paper means only NCERT questions will be coming. Okay. So ये 3 type of models are there. वो questions किया तो आपको आ जाएगा. You tell me nth term का formula will be nth term will be a plus n minus 1 into d, right? You tell me mth term. If I ask mth term, n के जगह में m लगाने का. Tell me what will be the answer? a plus m minus 1 into d. If I tell mth term, tell me जानवी बोलो इसका आंसर. a plus
A plus mn
mn
minus 1 into d.
into d. A of pencil term a plus pencil minus 1 into d. कुछ भी होने दो आपको ये यूज करना पड़ेगा. That's it. जो भी है वो डालने का. ओके ये वो गया तो ये क्वेश्चन आ जाएगा. चलो mth term of an AP is 1 by n. So what is given? am is given as 1 by n is given to you. Okay, इसको expand करो. a plus m minus 1 into d is equal to 1 by n. This is the first equation. Second में क्या बोला? nth term is 1 by m बोला. So the given nth term is 1 by m. So इसको expand किया तो a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 1 by m. Second question. Then show that mth term is 1 बोल के प्रूव करने का. ठीक है. mth term आने के लिए a and d चाहिए. That's why आपको ये दो इक्वेशन सॉल्व करके a and d लेके आने का. That's it. a and d आ गए तो डायरेक्टली we can show that it is 1. Okay. So ये दो इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करेंगे by elimination method. m minus 1 into d is equal to 1 by n. a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 1 by m. Okay. Now subtract करेंगे so that a can be eliminated. So minus, this also minus, this also minus. So a and minus a cancel. इन दोनों में से मैं d कॉमन ले रहा हूँ. क्या बचेगा? m minus 1. देखो minus n plus 1, right? Minus n plus 1, right? d कॉमन लिया तो ये माइनस से मल्टीप्लाई करूंगा. minus n plus 1 is equal to 1 by n minus 1 by m. Okay. So minus 1 plus 1 cancel. So d times of m minus n is equal to LCM लेते क्या होगा? m minus n by mn. So m minus n, m minus n cancel. Therefore d value is 1 by mn. So d value got. d value got. Now a value आने के लिए क्या करेंगे? Just substitute this d value in any one equation so that you will get the a value also. So what is the thing? After giving the two equations, just solve the two equations to get the value of a and d. So I subtracted, that's it. कुछ नहीं किया. Subtract करके d find किया. Now d value I'm substituting in any one first equation substitute करूंगा. So a plus m minus 1 into d के जगह में 1 by mn is equal to 1 by n. Okay, so a plus, so a 1 by mn दोनों को multiply करने का, right? m by mn will be 1 by n minus 1 by mn is equal to 1 by n. So 1 by n, 1 by n cancel. A is equal to 1 by mn, which is same as d. A question में always a and d value will be same. A question में always a and d value will be same. A is equal 1 by mn, d also 1 by mn. Okay, दोनों आ गया. Now a mnth term is 1 बोल के प्रूव करने का. A mn is what? A mn का expand किया तो क्या आएगा? A plus mn minus 1 into d, right? So a के जगह में 1 by mn plus mn minus 1 into d के जगह में 1 by mn, right? So इसको सॉल्व कर रहा हूँ. 1 by mn, a 1 by mn मल्टीप्लाई किया तो प्लस 1 आएगा, माइनस 1 by mn आएगा. So minus 1 by mn plus 1 में कैंसिल 1. He's telling to prove it is 1. Okay, आपको क्या करने का, सिंपली दो इक्वेशंस आर गिवन टू यू, दोनों को एलिमिनेशन मेथड करके डी वैल्यू एंड ए वैल्यू फाइंड करो, एंड व्हाट एवर दे आर आस्किंग उसका उसमें सब्स्टिट्यूट करूंगा. ही इज आस्किंग ए mnth टर्म, दैट्स व्हाई आई सब्स्टिट्यूटेड इन ए mn में, आई सब्स्टिट्यूटेड, आई गॉट द वैल्यू ऑफ 1. दिस 3 मॉडल्स आर देयर, 3 मॉडल्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, आपको 2-3 बार प्रैक्टिस करो. Understood, Hasika?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. हाँ नो करो ये वाला. इफ द pth term, मतलब AP is given as Q, and मतलब एक्सपेंड करो, A plus P minus 1 into D is equal to Q, and Qth term is the given as P. So इसको एक्सपेंड किया तो क्या आएगा, A plus Q minus 1 into D is equal to कितना है, P. So 2 equations are given to you. Definitely 2 equations को solve करना पड़ेगा to get A and D. Then is telling nth term solve कर सकते, करो. Same elimination method करके D value find करके substitute and get the A value and substitute in the final equation. A n में substitute करने का. जाने मैंने छुड़ा ये वाला a plus p minus 1 into d is equal to q and a plus q minus 1 into d is equal to p. First equation, second equation. Now मैं subtract करूंगा to get a and b. Always two equations given. Definitely subtract करो कुछ करो and to get the a and d value. So minus minus minus. So a and minus से cancel. Again मैं d common ले रहा हूँ. क्या बचेगा इधर p minus 1 इधर minus q and minus of minus plus 1 is equal to q minus p. Okay, minus 1 plus 1 cancel. So d times of p minus q is equal to q minus p. d is equal to q minus p by p minus q. इसका आंसर कितना आएगा anybody? q minus p by p minus q. Anybody
So,
answer? 1. Okay, anybody? मान्य कितना आएगा? q minus p by p minus q. Value is
So -1.
-1. Yes, good. So माइनस देखो दोनों सेम नहीं है ना, उल्टा है ना. सो आपको सेम करने के लिए माइनस कॉमन ले रहा हूं ऊपर. सो क्या बचेगा? p माइनस क्यू बचेगा. बाई नीचे तो p माइनस क्यू इज देयर. सो कैंसिल कैंसिल -1. सो d वैल्यू आ गया. नाउ सब्स्टिट्यूट दिस d वैल्यू इन एनी वन इक्वेशन में. सो फर्स्ट इक्वेशन सब्स्टिट्यूट करूंगा a प्लस p माइनस 1 इंटू डी के जगह में -1 is equal to q. So a minus p minus of minus plus 1 is equal to q. Therefore a is equal to p plus q minus 1. A value also you got, d value also you got. Now what is saying? nth term बोल के प्रूव करने के. nth term is equal to that much. Okay, so a n कितना होगा? Expand करो. a plus n minus 1 into d. A value is how much? p plus q minus 1 plus n minus 1 into d. So n minus 1 into d is minus 1. तो कितना होगा? p plus q minus 1 minus n plus 1. So plus 1 minus 1 cancel. Therefore we got as p plus q minus n, which is answer. p plus q minus n is answer. देखने में लंबा रहेगा, अब मोर डिफिकल्ट लगेगा. कुछ नहीं, एक ही फॉर्मूला है, तीन ही क्वेश्चन है, तीन ही मॉडल्स है, दैट्स इट. वही क्वेश्चन आएगा. 10th क्लास में स्पेशलिटी क्या है मालूम है? बोर्ड एग्जाम्स में सेम क्वेश्चन, दे विल नॉट चेंज एनीथिंग. क्वेश्चन नंबर्स एवरीथिंग सेम. दैट इज द इजीएस्ट वन. ओके, तो आपको टू इक्वेशंस विल बी देयर. टू इक्वेशंस को सॉल्व करके फाइंड ए एंड डी. I substitute d value in one equation to get the a value. So a and d आ गया. Then he's telling to find an. An में substituted. I got this value, which is same as that of proof. P plus q minus n. Anybody डर लग रहा है? Anybody? Asika on the video, Bhavani on the video. Copy it, everybody? Okay. One more question करने में थोड़ा बड़ा है, अच्छे से करो. Okay? If m times the mth term of an AP, what is saying? M times the mth term. M times the mth term of an AP is equal to n times the nth term of the AP. Then he's telling m plus nth term is 0 बोल के प्रूव करने का. ठीक है, आपको here how many equations are given? One equation given. आपको डेफिनेटली वन इक्वेशन को पूरा मल्टीप्लाई करके सब कुछ इस तरफ लेके आके आपको सॉल्व करने का सम वैल्यू आएगा. दैट विल हेल्प यू टू फाइंड द m plus nth term. अभी तक क्या था? टू इक्वेशंस आर गिवन, a and d used to. नाउ हियर ओनली वन इक्वेशन इज गिवन टू यू. डेफिनेटली इसी को सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा टू फाइंड एनीथिंग. ओके, चलो एक्सपेंड करो. m टाइम्स ऑफ a प्लस m माइनस 1 into d is equal to n टाइम्स ऑफ a plus n minus 1 into d. right? इधर तक समझ में आया? This is a given equation. Just multiply inside, then we'll see. AM plus m minus 1 into m into d is md is equal to na plus n minus 1 into n into d is nd. Okay, so ठीक है, मल्टीप्लाई करो. am plus md into m is m square d minus md is equal to na plus nd into n is n square d minus nd. Just I multiplied inside all, each and every term I multiplied. Okay, I bring all one side. I want to bring all one side. Okay, so मैं क्या करूँगा, a को इधर इधर a is there. I can take common. a common लिया तो m minus n बचेगा. m minus n, we got these two terms plus. ठीक है, एक काम करेंगे, सब कुछ इस तरफ लेके देन एक बार कॉमन ले लेंगे. आई एम ब्रिंगिंग ऑल टू दिस साइड. am plus an plus m square d minus md, and I am bringing this side minus n square d plus nd equal 0. दिस थ्री टर्म्स को मैं इस तरफ लेके आया सब कुछ. ओके, नाउ कॉमन ले लेंगे इन दोनों में. माइनस है ना, माइनस एन, राइट. एन इधर आया तो माइनस एन. सो मैं ए कॉमन ले रहा हूँ, m माइनस एन. ओके, प्लस देखो स्क्वेयर वाला एक जगह में कॉमन ले रहा हूँ, d कॉमन ले रहा हूँ. सो क्या बचेगा, m स्क्वेयर माइनस एन स्क्वेयर. नाउ इन दोनों में से d कॉमन ले लो, माइनस d कॉमन ले लो, सो दैट m माइनस एन कॉमन यू कैन टेक. इन दोनों में से माइनस d कॉमन ले रहा हूँ, माइनस d कॉमन ले तो m minus n equal 0. See, I just multiplied each and every term. I brought all one side. I am taking a common in दोनों में से, square वाला में d common ले रहा हूँ, and remaining में minus d common ले रहा हूँ, equal to 0. Okay, so a terms of m minus n, because only one equation is given, there is no other way. आपको multiply करके all one side लेके common लेके some general equation आएगा. Okay, plus what is m square minus n square? I can write as m plus n into m minus n. Okay, minus d into m minus n equal 0. m square minus n square को I wrote as m plus n into m minus n, and remaining same I copied. Okay, now सभी में which one is common, tell me. इन तीनों में which one is common? a term and a term में which one is common? तीन terms में इधर m minus n is there, here also m minus n is there, here also m minus n is there. Okay, now m minus n common ले लो. क्या बचेगा, a प्लस d टाइम्स ऑफ d कॉमन लूंगा, m प्लस n बचेगा. इधर भी d कॉमन लिया तो m minus n तो बाहर ले लिया ना, -1 इक्वल 0, राइट. नाउ a दिस वन इधर लेके आया तो क्या होगा, 0 बाय समथिंग इज 0. सो देयरफॉर a प्लस m प्लस n -1 टाइम्स ऑफ d इज इक्वल 0 बोल के आपको एक इक्वेशन आया. इससे वी कैन नॉट सॉल्व, इससे ज्यादा वी कैन नॉट सॉल्व, राइट. एक ही इक्वेशन को मल्टीप्लाई करके कॉमन लेके सिंप्लीफाई करके इधर तक लेके आया. ठीक है, नाउ व्हाट इज टेलिंग, ही इज टेलिंग टू प्रूव a m plus nth टर्म इज 0. ओके, व्हाट इज a m plus nth टर्म, फॉर्मूला क्या होगा, a plus n minus 1, n is m plus n minus 1 to d, and this value आपको देखा हो लगेगा. देखो from 1 में what is the answer?
Sir, I have one doubt.
Tell me.
In this step, you take n minus 1 as common, right? m minus
n is common. इसमें क्या बचेगा, a
yeah, so
बचेगा.
a
हाँ,
plus
plus
d into m plus n.
हाँ, प्लस इधर भी एक ही बार d कॉमन ले रहा हूँ. सो m minus n इधर लिया तो क्या बचेगा, इधर d कॉमन ले, -1
Oh,
बचेगा.
there. Okay, so you take another
हाँ,
d common. Oh,
यस, d को भी कॉमन ले लिया, एंड ये पूरा टर्म 0 हो जाएगा. रिमेनिंग टर्म इज देयर इक्वल 0. सो दिस वन यू गॉट, दिस इज द इक्वेशन यू गॉट. नाउ इज टेलिंग टू प्रूव a m plus n. So a m plus n फॉर्मूला क्या है, a plus m plus n minus 1 d, which you already derived, it is 0. That's why 0. समझ में आया? So these are the three questions which is there in the models. Okay, so आपको nth टर्म का डन कंप्लीटली, nth टर्म का क्वेश्चंस का डन. सो आपको होमवर्क है, since you have time now again Monday, right? So 5.2 exercise completely as homework NCRT. Check करो 5.2 exercise. वो तो easy लगेगा. If since you done hard questions, we are doing थोड़ा hard question, hard decimal questions we are doing. Okay, so आपको NCRT will be easy हो जाएगा. So 5.2 completely 20 problems are there पूरा submit करो हो जाएगा.